The Queen gives a state banquet in honour of each overseas head of state who visits the United Kingdom. Following a reception in the music room at Buckingham Palace, guests are seated and the royal procession makes its way into the ballroom where the banquet is held. The procession is led by the Queen and the visiting head of state and is preceded by the Lord Chamberlain and the Lord Steward. Guests invited to state banquets include political and religious leaders, diplomatic figures, and others who have a connection with a visiting country. Flower arrangements created by the Masters Department adorn the ballroom, and gold plate is displayed around the room. Guests eat off antique china from the royal collection and drink from crystal glasses made for the Queen's coronation in 1953. At the beginning of the dinner, the Queen makes a speech and proposes the health of the visiting head of state. They then reply and propose the Queen's health.
Mr. President, I'm delighted to welcome you and Mrs. Obama to London. Prince Philip and I are so glad that you are visiting the United Kingdom again. We have fond memories of our first meeting during the G20 conference in London in 2009. It also gave me much pleasure to welcome Mrs. Obama and your two daughters here almost 2 years ago.
Your Majesty, thank you for your extraordinarily generous remarks, for the invitation you extended for our first state visit in Europe. I bring warm greetings from tens of millions of Americans who claim British ancestry, including me through my mother's family. I bring warm greetings from Malia and Sasha, who adored you even before you let them ride on a carriage on the palace grounds.
After both heads of state have spoken, dinner is served. A memorable occasion for all who attend, the state banquet plays an important part in building relationships between Britain and other countries.